what's up, guys? Another weekly back to you again, and today we're gonna look at Seattle and their position in the wild card, and we're also gonna look at the Vikings and the Chiefs and the Broncos and some other teams. And this is the playoff picture and some interesting things I got out of it. So I'm gonna start discussing playoff picture and what this might bring to the table towards the vital point at this point in time of who have a chance at the Super Bowl. So let's get started in the AFC. What I think, what I have to say. Right off the bat, Broncos let up a disappointing loss that has a large effect on different playoff chances of home field advantage, and they fall to 10-3, and that's a major point in the AFC. Because to me, right now, the AFC is sort of falling apart in a large way. I mean, I don't really care what you're going to say, because you have to admit the AFC has dealt some pain and constant agony, really. Because, we have teams like the Bengals who went from 10-2 and just great ranks and went to great lengths for what they had. And same with Broncos, and so they let up a loss. Yet another loss. Bengals let up the Steelers. Broncos let up the Oakland Raiders, which is by far the most disappointing loss of the week, in my opinion. Right off the bat, we got a lot of people in the hunt, but a lot of teams in the hunt. But right off the bat, we got a lot of different teams in the wild card, and also in the divisional round that's going to come up. So in the AFC, we got Patriots and Bengals leading for the divisional round right off the bat. We got Bengals who are 10-3, second seed. Patriots, first seed. And some trailing teams down there. Now, honestly, Chiefs versus Colts. If that is the case, and if that is the match, honestly, Chiefs are going to destroy them. Colts, I'm not trying to be rude to Colts fans or anything, but I'm sorry, you guys do not have any defense. You have a pretty good offense overall, but, it's somewhat, but the Chiefs are just a great team overall. They've won too many games to count. They're a great team overall. They've done well so far, and I will admit, though, this team's a little wacky. They seem, in a way, sort of incomplete, but they still bring out to the table 8-5, which is definitely not a disappointment. And, they're a great team. So, Chiefs, I'll tell you what, got a great chance of going to the divisional, potentially. And, so that will be pretty interesting in the AFC. And then also on the other side, if this is the case, Jets versus the Broncos, that will be interesting, honestly. 6th seed versus a 3rd seed, different divisions, Jets are Jets, Broncos are Broncos, and you're not going to hear this often from a 10-3 team versus an 8-5 team, but Broncos are going to have a tough time if this is the case. And this could actually be a Jets win, and I know that sounds crazy, it's some people, but not to me. Broncos have, they just don't have too much offense right now. Their defense is powerful, it's mighty, it's strong, but, I just don't think it's going to let up Jets' defense either, because Jets' defense is better than Broncos' offense, honestly. And I have to say, both teams don't bring too much offense, honestly, but right now, I guess Jets' offense is better. Broncos' offense is nothing. And clearly it wasn't anything compared to the Raiders, apparently, so Broncos not looking good right now, honestly. Patriots are Patriots. We all know their story. They're good. Not really that bad. Texans crushed them. Get the point. Bengals are a great team, so that'll be interesting on the AFC side. Move on to the NFC side. Much more interesting, in my opinion. We got tons of better teams. Interesting teams. Not necessarily falling apart right now. We got Packers 9-4, Seahawks 8-5, Redskins 6-7, Vikings 8-5, Panthers 13-0, Cardinals 11-2. And so we got all these teams, and they're just so good. But I have to say, if this is the case, just to seem right though, because Vikings against Packers, I don't know if it's right or not, but I'm not sure if divisional teams go against each other. But if somehow that is the case, I'm taking Packers. Packers are extremely good in a way, especially Lambeau. That will be a dangerous game for Vikings because I'm pretty sure they'll be playing it Lambeau, so I want to watch out Vikings. Seattle at Redskins. We all know if that's the way it plays out, Seattle's going to crush them. Seattle's the hottest team in the NFL in my opinion. There's no doubt. Seattle offense right now, I have to say, is the best. Got a complete running game, got a complete passing game, got a complete scramble game. The offense is complete overall, and there's no stopping it, especially when you score 30-odd points against teams. Ravens, pretty bad team, honestly, but, I mean, they've still gone against teams like the Steelers and played pretty well. So, Seahawks are looking pretty good, and, yeah, I think they'll move on farther in the divisional round, honestly. Cardinals, pretty scary team. They'll be playing at home. And Panthers, also scary, because look at that, rank 13 now. So, there you go, guys. Update, update of the NFC and AFC playoff picture. Below, we got In the Hunt. Look at that. A lot of people out there have these teams that they love, and that's all good. So, let's look below. We got, let me scroll down here, see if I can do that. Steelers, Raiders, Bills, Texans, Jaguars on the AFC side. So, yeah, I mean, handful of teams. Also got a lot of bad teams, honestly. NFC side, you got Buccaneers, Falcons, Eagles, Giants, Rams, Bears, Saints, Cowboys. Cowboys, sorry, you're not going to the playoffs. Saints, sorry, you're not going. Bears, sorry, you're not going. Rams, sorry, you're probably not going to be going. Giants, you have a potential chance, but I don't know. Eagles, Falcons, no, you're probably not, because, Panthers. Buccaneers, potential. So, a lot of different teams out there that are good right now. So, yeah, just look for that. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Hopefully you liked it. If not, that's all good. So, hopefully you liked it, guys. And see you next time. NFL Weekly.